2. Hello and welcome everybody. This is Amanda Rose, your Director of Media from Archer Travel Service, and today I want to welcome Alka from Globus, Australia. How are you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. And just a little correction. I'm actually based in New Zealand. So I am with Globus. So I'm the National Sales Manager for New Zealand, but I work with Australasia. So I'm actually based in New Zealand. So I hope you will understand my accent. Oh,
Perfect,
you will
yes.
understand my accent because you're all Australian. So of course you will.
Yeah, it'll be good. So this is for Australian-based agents
Yes,
only.
yes.
And so this is Globus for Australia-based agents only, but Alka is from New Zealand, so I honestly, I feel like the accents are a little similar, but also different. It's like American, it's like a little
Yes.
similar, but also very different. So,
I suppose it's like Canada, America. Is it like a bit like that?
yeah, I would
Different?
say that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Per-
we love New Zealand and Australia. We love each other. They know that. They, of course, we do.
You're
Yeah,
right next to each other. Perfect. Okay, well,
yeah.
if you guys
Ready?
have any questions, please put those in chat, and we'll do a little bit of Q&A at the end if we have time. And without further ado, I'll go ahead and let you get started. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Great. Look, thank you everyone. Also for taking the time to come along to this session. We really appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of you know a little bit about our brands and who we are. But so what I'll do is I'll just give you a bit of an overview about Globus, what we've been doing, about our touring, and a little bit about Avalon as well, just to sort of give you a bit of a taster on our product. We won't go through a lot of itineraries or anything because you can easily see these, but it will give you an idea of what we're all about. So in terms of, is it going? Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to make this move. It's always fun having technical difficulties on the first time you're doing a Zoom for a new group of people. So let me just, sorry. Uh, okay, I've frozen a little bit. There we go. So yes, my name is Alka, and many fondly call me Alki, which is, as I was saying before, was not due to any extracurricular activity, but a wine is good now and again. Of course, Globus Family of Brands, we've been around for quite some time, and uh, we around actually 95 years. So we had a 95th birthday this year. We're Swiss owned and operated, and we have offices all over the world, and it's still a family-owned company. So, it all started with a gentleman, Antonio Montegaza. He took a rowboat, sailed across Lake Lugano, taking cargo, and then he decided might take people. This could be quite good, and then it turned into touring and coaching. And he first started with those old-style combi vans, so it was kind of a combi coach, if you like. But yeah, and it just grew from there with all our different brands. Obviously, we've got our three brands, which is Globus and Cosmos, our touring brand, and of course our Avalon Waterways, which I absolutely love. And I'm not sure if anyone here has been on any of our product, but I did Avalon last year, and it was absolutely amazing. And of course, what does make us a little bit different? We have evolved. Touring or river cruising has evolved quite a bit in these 95 years. We started off in sort of Europe, but we've actually expanded through North America, Central and South America. We go to UK, Asia, obviously Australia, New Zealand, and Africa. So it's quite a lot of areas we cover. We've got hundreds of unique itineraries, and there's a diverse product range. So you're always going to find a different experience for the type of client you have. So we will be able to fit something for everyone within our big product suite that we do have. Oh, I'm playing a video here. Sorry. Yeah, so that was just a little quick intro into Globus, so Globus Touring. And just with touring, we've got two types of touring brands. We've got Globus, it's a great product. You've got private, obviously deluxe coaches with free Wi-Fi, lots of local experiences. The tour directors and local guides have the expert knowledge. They tell you about a lot of stories and things about history. when you're traveling with them or doing sightseeing tours. And of course, we have first class hotels. You know, they're generally 4.5 star, and they're really well appointed hotels. Most have, you know, daily breakfast and select meals. And one of the other things is that you do skip the line. So when there is an area of sightseeing or a place that we're going to go into, you will skip the lines because we have that whole VIP experience. And then Cosmos, on the other hand, um, it's great. I did before pre-COVID. I did a Cosmos. I went actually to America. I went to Niagara Falls. So I did a New York, Washington, Philadelphia, went up to Niagara Falls on Cosmos. And you know, it was great. It was actually probably the first time I'd done a Cosmos tour, and I found it was great for the budget conscious. We had clean, comfortable hotels. The sightseeing was great. I found the sightseeing when you're on our coaches, we have what we call little earphones, and so you know, in the days where you start kind of trying to keep up with the tour guide, and you think, oh my God, they're going so fast, I can't hear anything. These are great. You can hear them. You can be quite a little bit way back, but you can hear all the commentary. And I mean, on this tour, I learned absolutely so much. It was brilliant. And of course, I went to the Niagara Falls, which was spectacular. Obviously, the surroundings were a little bit different, but you know, had never been to New York before as well. But it was budget. They were 3.5 star hotels. You still had some meals, not many, but you also had a lot of free time. And it's all about whatever your customer wants. If they don't want to spend too much money, but they still want to go and see places, this is a really good option to take into. So I'll just play another little video on Cosmos and then we'll carry and so let's just talk about touring, you know, and how it's evolved. So everyone just thinks, okay, you're going to have days on in a coach. And yes, some itineraries you may have a bit of time on coach because you might be traveling in a very vast area, or, you know, the land, or you're traveling, say, from Barcelona up to Madrid, and places like that. There is a fair distance, but along the way, you do get to stop. But in terms of touring, we have evolved in different styles of touring. So it's kind of like, okay, what's going to fit your customers? Yes, we have all the elements generally of a guided sightseeing tour. So you've got your obviously your accommodation, your transport, you've got your sightseeing, you've got your tour director or cruise director, and you've got some leisure time as well. So all of those things encompass travel arrangements that you normally would book for people individually, and we're generally around 30% cheaper if you were to put it all together individually. But again, it's all about being hassle free. You don't have to do anything. You just have to turn up, and you get to see and experience the world as you would like. So that's one of the things I did like about it. And a lot of the customers that you may sell to will like that too. But it's like, okay, what do we choose, or what kind of tours should we look for our customers, and what the interests are? So we won't have any itineraries or anything, but we'll just quickly go through these 12 ways of touring, and this is what we align our product with. So again, we've just explained about Globus. There's classic Globus, and then there's value-minded Cosmos tours. You know, of course, you don't have to spend too much, but you still get to see all those same places, and enjoy traveling. If you're like me, I love traveling. I love seeing the world and different cultures, and what's out there. So we'll start off with one of the types of touring we have. It's called choice touring. We have around 13 tours. They're based basically in Europe and in North America, and it's about doing things your way. It's a Globus product. It still has all the elements that you're looking for, that Globus would offer. But when it comes to sightseeing excursions, there are days where you get to have a choice. So when you look at the itineraries, and by the way, all of these particular touring experiences, if you are going on the website, up the top, there'll be some icons that will say destinations, then next to destination, it will say experiences. And all of these experiences will be there. And if you click on them, it will also have all the tours that will come up as well. So, yeah, so choice is about having different types of excursions. So you get to choose what you'd like. So, for example, there's one in around Italy, and it's a small little tour. These are concentrated areas, so they work on particular areas. So you might go in into one place, you do your normal sightseeing. But then when you get to the next place, say for example, Siena is in part of this tour, you get the choice. You have a few days there, but you also get the choice of the types of excursions. So whether you want to go to do a cooking class, or you want to go learn about history, or just do your normal sightseeing, or you want to go and hike up mountains, it's actually based on individual. So if you're traveling with a party with friends, one person might want to do one thing and the other person might want to do another thing. And the beauty of it all is that all these tours are included. So you don't have to pay any extra. It's just giving different options for people and having more a localized concentration of the areas that you are in. And so have a look at them. They're great. One of my colleagues, she recently went into America and did sort of the boogie blues style uh, choice touring. And one of the excursions they had a choice of actually being on a schooner and going up the Mississippi and learning all about shrimping and Bubba Gump and all of that. And other people went to see the museum. So, it was quite a good experience. And some of the people that she was with, they were actually driving the schooner or sailing it, I should say. And then let's talk about Escapes by Globus. So Escapes by Globus is great, say for people who are visiting friends and family, maybe they're going to Europe or London. This is the Globus product, but it's kind of 20 to 40% less. So it's the same product, same offering, but it's just low season. You don't have to be with the crowds. You still get all of the experiences, but it's a lot cheaper. Like my daughter's actually doing one this year. She's going to Portugal, and it's a lot about 30% cheaper than your normal sort of uh, high season prices. So we don't have all the itineraries, but we've got specific ones just for this. And it's quite a nice thing to do if you are visiting friends and family. You might want to go and see something, and why not do a tour and have a quick tour in Portugal, Italy, or through London. There's many options within Europe as well. So have a think about anyone that's doing that and would like to just stay on and do something extra. Then, of course, we also have undiscovered tours, and undiscovered tours are pretty much like your sort of off the beaten track. You go off to places where, coach touring may not go to, large cruise ships may not be able to go to. You obviously don't have a river there. So these are just some off the beaten tracks. We've got some lovely ones in Greece, and you get to actually be a lot more with the locals. So, there is, excuse me, this option is also there as well. And then we have Independence by Globus. And we introduced Independence by Globus last year. It's a great product to still have the elements of a bit of touring, but this is on your own. So, for example, you may want to do a city stay. It might just be a London city stay or a Paris or Amsterdam city stay, or you might want to do one that we have London, Paris, Amsterdam, and we combine all of these together. And in between, we also include the train. So from London to Paris, you will have a rail journey. So it will be the Eurostar. So that will be included. And then from Paris through to Amsterdam, we'll have a high-speed train. And it includes your daily breakfast. You have hotels, um, which are Globus standards. And then you'll have, say, 3 days in each of these cities. And you get a half-day sightseeing. So, for example, London, you'll just do a half-day sightseeing of the city. In Paris, you'll get a little voucher and you can go do the Seine River Cruise. And then when you do Amsterdam, we have a little canal river cruise for you to experience. And then you've got free time. So it's really a city stay with something different. But what we do add is a local host. And that local host is there to help you with anything, to book restaurants or shows, but they're there to they're like your own concierge, if you like, but they also take you to the train station and make sure you get on the train. And at the other end, there'll be another local host to make sure that you've come off the train and take you through to the hotels as well. And you can add days pre and post these, so you can add extra days if you like. So really great one to add. Also, say if you're selling other cruise lines or ocean cruising, this is a really good independent city stay to offer with other products as well. And also with us, you could offer it with a romantic Rhine cruise, and it becomes like a 15-day London to sort of Basel trip. And it's pretty cost effective in what it offers, because it offers you so much value. And when you look at it, you will see that there's a lot of value in it. And then, of course, we do have small group discovery, which means some of our options that you will see, it'll have this little icon saying small group discovery, and that just means it's a small group. It's up to 24 people. So if people want to experience it in a smaller group, and hopefully everyone gets on, which is always a bonus, this is a lovely way to do it. They don't want to have a larger coach. You're still in a large coach, but I'm meaning more people on board. We offer great religious tours as well. We can offer groups on these, but faith-based tours are really popular, so you can go to the Holy Land and experience that. It's great for anyone that wants to do that. We sold quite a lot for next year's. For some reason, there's a lot of people wanting to go to Jerusalem and uh, get a little bit of time in these Holy Land places. And then we've got lots of different special events that we can offer, throughout sort of North America, Australia, um, New Mexico. We've got sort of the California Tournament of the Roses Parade. In Alaska, you can do the Iditarod, dog sled race. The New Mexico, there's the annual balloon fiesta. We offer the Calgary Stampede. So we've got quite a few different events if that's what you're looking for and you're looking for an itinerary that suits your clients for that. Then, of course, we have a cruising tour. We've got lots of great options, especially, we've got a Cosmos Alaska Canadian Masterpiece that includes a Rocky Mountaineer. You've got a coach, and then you've also got Alaskan Cruise on Holland America Line. So if that's something that people want to look at, it's a great way to travel, and it encompasses all of those particular um, transport options. So remember, it's not just a coach. In Greece, we use Celestial Cruises as well. Then, of course, we've got rail holidays too. We can take you through North America, Europe, and Australia. We've got the Garn on offer as well in one of our tours. And then we've got the Canadian that actually runs from Toronto right through to Vancouver. Obviously, that train we can incorporate in a tour as well. So that's just giving you a little bit about some of the types of touring we have and those options. So in terms of ourselves as a company, we offer those great experiences. Uh, there are tours that are value for money. It's very reliable, and it's an ease, it's a hassle-free thing. But one of the big things I wanted to talk to you about too is with all of our tours, we offer guaranteed departures. And this is probably important because when we say guaranteed, these are going to go. When you look them up on your website, there'll be a little icon or a little color green, and it says that's a guaranteed departure. So when you look at the calendar for available dates, you'll see that the guaranteed departures. Try and sell on those if you can. But the other thing we do is you can always call our reservations team, and they can tell you global numbers. So if you're looking for a tour and you're not sure how many people are on board, and you're deciding whether to take that, to call us, because we can tell you if there's 5 or 10 or 20 people. If there's 30, it's going to go. And it also will depend, on the time of year that you're trying to look for. If you're looking for 18 months or 12 months in advance, of course there'll be a few people, but you can always ask them if they know if that tour is going, and it will always be based obviously on your clients and what kind of dates they're looking for. Just please remember that that's probably one of the key things about our product is a guaranteed departures. So now just moving on to Avalon. Avalon is one of my favorite things. I traveled on it last year, as I said, and I've done a lot of travel during my career and a lot of wonderful things. But I have to say this was something I probably keep doing again and can't talk highly enough of it. But I'll just play you a little quick video and then we'll continue on. So Avalon, I'm not sure if any of you have been on Avalon, but it it's a great way to travel, as I said. And it's all about your room. So our Avalon experience, like what is something that's really unique or a unique selling point? And it is about your outlook. It's about the bed facing the view. It's enjoying opening those doors, sitting back. If you want to read a book while you're sailing, the breeze is coming through, and it is very, very relaxing. And our kind of unique selling point or our tagline is relaxed luxury, and it generally is relaxed luxury. You get to do what you want. If you want to do active and discovery itineraries, where if you want to go hire a bike, you just want to sit back and relax, there's plenty of spaces on board um, to make sure that you can enjoy the experience. And of course, we have a lot of itineraries. And it is a home away from home. Again, like ocean cruise lines, you get to unpack once. There is a lot of room on board. There's rooms to put your bags under the bed. The bathrooms are big. We have L'Occitane products on board. You've got a little desk. You've got areas to basically sit and relax as well as sit on the bed. So very, very comfortable. We have 80% are what we call panorama suites, and they are 200 square feet. We have the little the cabins with the windows. They're around 170 square meters or square feet, sorry, and we have two royal suites on board. So really, you're only getting a choice of two types of cabins, really. So you don't have a lot of different types or different types of cabins to choose from. And of course, the food is amazing. We have produce that comes from each port that we dock into, local wines. We love to make sure that you have great food. All the beer, wine, and soft drinks are all included. If you want bubbles with breakfast, please go ahead. And one of the other things that's great is that we do happy hour on board, and happy hour on board is also included. So if you think about it, the only thing that you're not really paying for is a bit of laundry service, top shelf spirits, and optional tours. Otherwise, all of it's included. And I can tell you the food is amazing. I put on a lot of weight when I went on my trip. So but I can tell you the food is it's really good quality, fresh food. You don't have to eat it all the time. You can choose between, three-course dining or just a light meal. And if you want, you can have in-room dining as well. So we offer room service because you might just like to chill and not do too much, especially breakfast time. You can open those big doors, sit back and enjoy a cup of coffee and some croissants or some eggs. It's lovely, really is a nice way to go. And of course, we have a lot of wellness on board. We offer different types of juices. We have no single-use plastics on board, so you can either bring your bottle or you can get a bottle from us. And we have different types of water stations, different vitamin waters, depending on what you would like to drink. But we also do yoga classes in the morning or stretching. We have bikes on board. And one of the unique things we have an adventure host. And the adventure host there is they do their morning classes. They get up in the morning and do their stretching or yoga. Then they're there to give you the bikes or walking sticks or binoculars. You want to go do a power walk session around a little village that you've docked into. And I think I said before, yeah, we have a gym on board. The adventure hosts are gorgeous. Well, they literally are. When I went, they were quite lovely. And so that kind of got me out of bed, I have to say, and get my yoga and stretching sorted every morning. So that was quite a treat for me, especially when I don't actually do that back home. But, when in Rome, you've got to do as everyone else does. And then, of course, again, Avalon Choice is what is all about the sightseeing. It's got classic, active, and discovery. And this was similar to what I talked about with choice touring. So that's on coach, and this is on our Avalon River cruises. So you decide what you'd like to do. There's some amazing things you can do. We've got painting classes when you're doing French itinerary. You're going from Chalon down through to Arles. There's Van Gogh's Cafe there. We offer a painting like Van Gogh class. You might, again, do cooking classes, or you might want to just take a bike and ride around the city, or you'd like to do some hiking or you just want to do the classic sightseeing and go and wander around. And remember, you don't have to do, or your clients don't have to do everything. If they feel like they don't want to do anything, that's fine too. It's really just about being relaxed and enjoying yourself. So it's really about what suits you. And remember, even for dinner and in general, it's very casual. You don't have to get really dressed up. Obviously you can wear shorts and casual during the day. And if you'd like to, put on a nice frock or a shirt for dinner, that would be great too. It's really totally up to you. And again, we have different types of cruises, special interest cruises, depending on what your clients might like. They might like to go and have a culinary cruise and actually make the cruise all about food or wine or beer tasting or photography or history, we have those as well. So I'm just coming up to finishing, and I appreciate that you're still with me, and I appreciate your patience. Um, I just want to let you know about booking with confidence with us. We have something we offer called safety net protection, and this allows it's non-refundable, and this allows your clients to you pay the deposit and you pay the safety net at that time, and it allows them to cancel for any reason 30 days prior to departure, and they will get we will give you your money back. After that, after the 30 days, we can transfer the booking to another season or to the year after or to another tour, just whatever suits. But it's a really great thing to do. It also gives back the deposit as well. So if your clients, for some reason aren't going to go and we've got these non-refundable deposits, this is a great way to secure that and not feel like you're under pressure. And of course, you'll have your own travel insurance that you're going to sell as well. And just to wrap up, we have a lot of we have social responsibilities. We've got a lot of things we do out there with the community in the world. With small villages, we are part of the ocean cleanup and the river cleanup, planting trees, saving the animals. So it's something that we're very proud of, and hope that you can be able, or you can have a look at this on the website and see what we do, and if there's anything that you'd like to be part of or donate to, we would appreciate that as well. And of course, we do partner with Qantas. We have a frequent flyer program, and this is more earn. So it's really not about you having to travel on Qantas. You can book one of our products and you'll earn frequent flyer points with Qantas, and you can use that for anything in their Qantas store or towards flights, whatever you would like. And it's free membership. So if your clients haven't actually joined, they have the option to join as well and earn these points. And just finishing up now, we just wanted to let you know that we are a fabulous company. I think we're fabulous, and we have a full customer services area or department and office in Australia and Sydney. We're easy to book with. We've got sales and marketing that we can offer you. We have great sales teams out there to look after you. And of course, we're always going to try and have some trade activity with incentives and opportunities to earn something for yourself. But really, we're here to grow your business, help you. So please contact us. We would love to hear from you in whatever way we can help you to sell and for us to be able to look after your clients and get them on one of our products. So thank you so much. I appreciate you taking your time to join our webinar, and I hope that you found that very beneficial and you still were able to understand me. So that would be a bonus. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day, and look forward to I won't look forward to hearing from you being in New Zealand, but the team will look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Alka, can we take a couple questions from the agents?
Sure.
Perfect. The first question is, do you do small group packages for independent groups?
Yeah, we do. We can do what we call customized touring and private group touring. We do have those options. So it's probably something that you could contact the groups team if you do have that in mind. We can look at tailor making something for you, and or using our small group discoveries to put a group together. Our groups options are very good. So in general, and we offer really good remuneration. So yes, if you would like to contact the Australian groups team, they'll be able to help you there.
Perfect. Next question is, can flights be included, or do we need to book those separately?
We generally will have to book those separately. In Australia, at the moment, I don't think they have those flight credits, so yes, you'll have to book your flights separately.
Okay. Next question is, how do you make payments for Globus as a travel agent? Is it net rates or commissionable rates?
It's net rate, so you just pay us the net and you'll retain your commission.
Perfect. Next question is, does Globus have travel agent rates if I wanted to learn about the product more?
Yes, we do. We do have agent discount rates. If you contact one of your sales teams, they would, or the agency support there in Australia, in Sydney, sorry, they'll be able to send you a form that you can fill out to apply for an agent's discount. We definitely would love to see you take advantage of that and be on our product. And
Perfect.
of course, don't forget we will have there'll be incentives out from time to time. So hopefully you can be part of that and earn something for free.
Yay, perfect. Next question is, do you have any social media marketing materials, brochures, flyers, etc.?
Yes, we do. We've got brochures. I will follow this up with Matthew to make sure that he will email you to give you where you get these brochures from. And we have lots of social media tiles for all of our deals or anything that you'd like made up. We can do that for you. So, if as a group you'd like some marketing material, flyers, idioms, we can offer all of that for you.
Can you book all the brands through one booking engine, or do we have to use different sites?
No, you can. We have what we call agent portal, so you can book all of our products through there, and just want to make sure that you're all set up. So I'll do a follow-up email to our team, just to make sure everyone has access to agent portal, and then you can book everything through there. Use the website if you want to check availability. You can check availability for, especially for Avalon. You want to check dates and guaranteed departures and all the itineraries. Use that on the website, but we've also got your agent portal that you can book through. And also
Perfect.
just
Oh,
and also, sorry, on that agent portal, I just realized we do have some marketing resources on there as well. So there'll be they keep loading them, so there'll be some up to date flyers and there'll be some social media tiles on there as well for you to access.
are all these available in AUD?
Yes, they were all available in AUD.
Perfect. Next question, do you provide extra trainings on your website?
We haven't got like an education piece as yet. We are working on it. But if there's anything that you want, we will always be able to do some recorded webinars for you if you would like, or if there's any specific training, we're happy to contact you and give you an update. Just let us know what you're after and we can organize something for you.
Perfect. I think those are all the questions for now. So thank you so much for coming out and doing this today, Alka. We really appreciate you. And if
Oh,
you,
thank you. I appreciate being here with you and I hope it was helpful.
oh, this was amazing. This was super helpful. I know the agent said thank you so much. Um, someone said the sales team are really helpful if you need advice. So, already some good feedback on that. So, we appreciate you. Thank you everyone for joining us. Is there anything else that you'd like to say, Alka, before we close out?
No, just please, we're here to help you. We're a great one-stop shop. So if you've got quite a few different elements, remember about the independence, joining with maybe with a tour or a river cruise. Uh, think about that. You earn really good remuneration. It's a one-stop shop. But other than that, I know travel's coming back with a vengeance. We appreciate that it's been a difficult time during COVID, but we're really glad that everyone is still here and we really look forward to 2024. Book now because availability is scarce. We fill up really quickly because now that the world's opened up and traveling. Well, I can say this for New Zealand because everyone knows that for 6 months we're 6 months behind and opened up quite late. But people are traveling. So get into that availability because you don't want your clients to miss out. So that's probably one of the things I could say to you all.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for that advice and tip as well. And thank you for this amazing training. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to them. And until next time, I hope you all have a great day, great morning, and enjoy.
Great. Thank you so much.